Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So today, inshallah, I will talk a little bit about technology and innovation and Muslims in the digital age. Every 10 years, the class of machines change. Every 2 years, the number of transistors that can be packed within a given space doubles. And that is the power of imagination. And that is where innovation lives and thrives. Now at this point, when there is a PC, what is the question that you are asking? A lot of us are still we all have mainframes in our thinking. I'm going to ask you today, what is your mainframe? What are the things that you have understood to be true? For example, let me ask you this. Can it not be that all of these institutions sitting here, every one of here are multiple institutions, not one institution? What if we all collaborated together to create something new? What could that be? It's just an assumption. We have all assumed that we will not collaborate. We have all assumed that to me is mine. And to Qadir Sahab is what Qadir Sahab's. But what if Rahmani 30 were to partner with Shaheen Group of Industries? Something different, something better can emerge, inshallah. Elephant has all their strength to break that rope, but it doesn't. Do you know why? Because when that elephant was very small, that elephant was chained. That elephant, the baby elephant, tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and failed. And that is called learned helplessness. Learned helplessness. And that is also in other terms called assumed constraint. All of us have learned helplessness somewhere. Now, are we going to challenge that after this? Are we going to ask ourselves, what is it that I need to challenge? What is it that I think it is true? But it was true yesterday. It is not true today. Innovation only happens when you challenge that constraint. From today is this. We include the habits of mind. We include thought process, the creativity tools, the critical thinking tools, the risk, the understanding of risk and what is an appropriate level of risk from grade 1 and above. We help our students learn how to innovate, that the concept of ilm in deen goes together and it goes with the ayah of Quran and says, Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq. Read, but with the name of your Rabb. If this relationship is broken, if ilm is taken away from the name of your Rabb, from the akhlaq that Islam has taught you, from the deen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed, from the sharia that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed, then that becomes catastrophe. Instead of becoming an atomic energy, it becomes atomic bomb. Instead of becoming a pill to cure your cancer, it becomes a chemical bomb. So this relationship cannot be broken. All of these sciences are in the service of Quran. And to understand Quran, you must learn Arabic. Today, it's an appropriate forum to say that inshallah in the next 10 years, and inshallah in the next 20 years, together we are going to create an environment that will get at least 25% of the research seats in all universities to be filled by Muslim students. Bismillah ta'ala. That is something to aspire, and that will change both the Indian scenario and the international scenario. We must aspire that at least 25% of the peer-reviewed articles in the international journals are going to come from Muslim researcher scholars. That will change the world. And we must create endowment funds. We think that alumni run institutions like Harvard and Stanford. Partially true, but not entirely. Harvard has $44 billion worth of endowment fund that accounts for its 1/3 of operating budget. Does Shaheen Group has some endowment fund? Does Rahmani 30 have some endowment fund? I can tell you for Rahmani 30, no, that's not the case. And shame on me, and shame on me, and shame on me that I have not been able to do that. With that, I request for things that such as, let's collaborate, let's share, and let's make, inshallah, future brighter with the izn of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Barakallahu fikum jami'an. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fi amanillah.